So this is the final stage of the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil.
What was the first Touhou game? Highly responsive to prayers, like...
Instead of a bullet hell, it was a breakout style game with shoot 'em up elements.
So what was the first bullet hell game in the Touhou series?
It was the story of Eastern Wonderland.
Are we going to play those games, Trump?
Yes, Obama, we are going to play those games.
How are we going to play the PC-98 game?
Like I said in the previous playthroughs, we are going to use a PC-98 emulator to play those games.
What was the last Touhou game to be released for the PC-98?
Mystic Square was the last Touhou game to be released for the PC-98.
I am curious, when was Mystic Square released?
Mystic Square was released in 1998.
Why did the games on the PC-98?
The reason is because of the obsolescence of the PC-98 hardware platform and the creator's desire to transition to the more widely used Microsoft Windows platform.
So what happened to the PC-98 games after the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, the first Windows Touhou game, was released?
After the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil was released, the PC-98 games stopped being sold on September 19, 2002.
So this is the final stage boss, Amelia Scarlet.
When was the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil released?
It was released on August 11, 2002.
That was when I was the President of the United States.
Who were the presidents at the time when the mainline Touhou game? Bill Clinton was the president, and I was the United States Secretary of Housing and Urban Development when the PC-98 games were released.
I was the President. When the games from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil to Subterranean Animism were released.
I was the president when the games from Undefined Fantastic Objects to Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom were released.
I was serving my first term as president when the games Hidden Star of Four Seasons and Wily Beast of Lucas Future were released.
I was the president when Unconnected Marketeers and Unfinished Games All were released.
And I am currently serving my second term when Fossilized Wonders was released.
Could Mima make an appearance in a future Touhou game?
Didn't Zoom say that the PC-98 characters are going to come back to the Windows game?
I mean, I think I heard that people were anticipating Mima to come back in Unfinished Dream of All Living Ghosts.
I wonder why.
That's because Mima is a spirit.
Aren't spirits and ghosts the same thing?
The terms ghosts and spirits are used interchangeably.
Are there any other games like Phantasmagoria, Flower Dream that were released for the PC-98?
Phantasmagoria of Dim Dream is like Phantasmagoria of Swallow View, and it was released for the PC-98.
Hey Trump, what do you say is your most favorite Touhou game of all time?
Probably this game, the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil.
Are there any Touhou games outside of the main characters?
Sakuya Kagayori is one of the characters that appear in the most games outside of the main characters.
Hey Trump, are we going to play Mystic Square?
Yes, Mamdani, we are going to play Mystic Square after most of the Windows games and the first four Touhou games on the PC-98.
What were the characters that appeared in both the PC-98 and Windows games, like excluding the main characters?
Yuko wore pants. She had longer hair when she debuted in Lotus Land Story, and she was more powerful than the
And what was Alice Margatroyd like?
She was an antagonist of Mystic Square, but in the Windows games she was the crucial.
Wow, the PC-98 versions of the characters were way different than in the Windows games.
What could Mima be like in the Windows games if she ever appeared?
Probably she could be reimagined with a new backstory and a more refined personality.
What other PC-98 characters could appear in the Windows games other than Shinki and Mima?
Probably Yumemi Okazaki and Shiori Shirakawa, since they use science rather than magic. It would be an interesting dynamic contrast to the magic-focused world of Gensokyo and a potential interaction with characters like Sumereko Usami, who also bridges the gap between the modern outside world and Gensokyo.
So, Mamdani, why do you want Mima to be in the Windows games?
I think that she played an important role in the PC-98 games, and maybe she could do so in the Windows games as well.
Okay, but like Trump said before, if Mima appeared in the Windows games, she would be reimagined with a new backstory and a more refined personality.
Okay, I understood what Trump said.
So I found out there was a Touhou game called Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. When was it released?
Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom was released in 2015.
That is when I founded the Daily Wire and started the Ben Shapiro Show.
What iconic songs are from the PC-98 Touhou?
The only iconic song I know that is from the PC-98 games is Bad Apple, which is from the game Lotus Land Story.
How is that song iconic?
I heard that Bad Apple was remade into a song in 2007, which made it very popular.
So, a relatively obscure soundtrack from one of the PC 98 games became famous?
Yes, I guess so, but
I don't think so. As Trump said, that Zoom doesn't usually put the PC98 characters in the Windows game. And Ellie is a very important character in Lotus Land Story, the game she's for. And I don't think that was right.
Bad Apple.
Hey, look, guys, I finished the final stage of the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil.
That's right, Joe. Bad Apple is actually our stage theme.
Congratulations, Obama, on beating the final stage of the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Also, I have an announcement to make.
What is it?
I am deciding to leave the Touhou series for now,
Yeah, me too.
Me 3.
Why are you guys leaving?
because I feel like we have something else to do, and we don't really have time to do the series anymore.
Maybe you guys can come back when we play Phantasmagoria Flower View, since it has 9 stages.
We can contact Bill Clinton to play the games with us, but the problem is most Touhou games have 6 stages, and we have only 5 people without Cuomo and Eric.
You know what? I can stay while the other 2 leave. As Obama said, they can come back to play Phantasmagoria of Flower View with us since it has 9 stages.
Okay, Mumdani, that sounds like a plan.